Hey there everybody, Chris from Orlando here, and today we're officially in June, which means that 2020 is halfway to being dead forever, and it's also Pride Month. Full disclosure, I am not a member of the LGBT community, which is why I enlisted a good friend of mine who is in the community to help me with this video, but many people that I deeply care about are, and so this video is dedicated to them and their struggles to attain equality. With all that in mind, let's take a look at the wonderful time of year where the Magic Kingdom is painted red. That's right, we're talking about Gay Days. So for those of you not in the know, Gay Days is a week-long event where people of the LGBT community come to Central Florida to enjoy the parks as well as sort of a mini convention back at the hotel. While the main event is the Saturday at Magic Kingdom, the event has gotten big enough that it's spread to the other parks as well. It started off as a small event with only 3,000 people attending, but over the years, it's expanded to about 10 times that with families attending the festivities. And that really is the important part of Gay Days. The reason why they chose Disney is because 1, it's one of the most popular honeymoon spots in the world, and with same-sex marriage becoming more and more accepted over the years, these new couples are choosing Magic Kingdom for their honeymoon. And 2, some see it as a way to relive a childhood they never got to have due to homophobia, to finally experience the joys of Disney as their true selves along with their loving families. Ever since the first event back in the 90s, it's been a staple of the event to wear red shirts and pay for things using $2 bills. The red shirts were chosen because they are easily noticeable, and apparently the $2 bill thing is a reference to the phrase, queer as a $2 bill. These were used in order to help identify who was there for the event. They also have meetups for different sections of the community. My friend recalls that the Bears meet up at noon at the Country Bear Jamboree, and the Twinks meet at Peter Pan's Flight. You know, for thematic appropriateness. So you might be thinking, hang on, if this is an event that's been happening at Magic Kingdom since 1991, aka almost 30 years? Oh dear God, I'm old. Anyway, why haven't I seen any special parades or fireworks coming from it? Well, it's because it's not an official Disney event. And sure, they'll probably light up Cinderella's castle in rainbow colors after the fireworks, but that's about as close as they're willing to get. At least for now. Last year, the Walt Disney Studios Park in Paris held the first Disney-sanctioned Pride celebration with the attractions open, live music, and magical March of Diversity parade. And Disneyland Paris was going to move it to their main park this year, before Coruscant fires happened, of course. Do I see Disney World doing something similar? I'd like to think they want to, but America is ironically a bit behind on the whole all men are created equal thing. But what was it like working the park during the event? Well, let me tell you, it was an absolute delight! I don't normally work Saturdays, but I'd be fine if they scheduled me to work those days because pretty much every attendee I saw was so kind. It was really different from the day-to-day operations. They were all so happy to be there with us that day, and it really rubbed off on the cast members too. However, not everyone was fully aware that the first Saturday of June was Gay Day. Yeah, it was the unfortunate truth that there are still people out there who can't accept the LGBT community for one reason or another. I remember I was working in the Astro Orbiter one year, and this lady was absolutely losing her mind because she was in a rocket behind a gay couple. She was having none of it and was tossing out homophobic slurs left and right. As a cast member, your job is to create happiness. So what do you do in this situation? Well, I know what my fellow cast members and coordinators did. We kicked the lady off and gave the couple some fast passes. This is Disney after all. We have to vanquish the villains. So that's Gay Days in a shell nut. I may not be a member of the LGBT community, but I can see how much good this event does. It gives those who lost so much just because of who they love a chance to really experience the happiness that we can provide. And while Disney may not officially sponsor the event yet, Hopefully that'll change in the next few years. But even if they don't, Gay Day, because of the overflowing love and magic in the air, is one of the best days for anyone, gay or straight, guest or cast members, to be at the parks. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook. We are so close to getting 101 subscribers here on YouTube, so please leave a subscribe. I'm Chris from Orlando, and in these trying times, I'll remind you once again, one love, don't hurt nobody.